Om Shanti. Today we will be learning the meaning of Om Shanti. The word Om means I, the soul, and Shanti means peaceful. I am a peaceful soul. The moment we say Om Shanti, it reflects that I am a peaceful soul. When second time we say Om Shanti, it reflects that the person other to whom I am saying Om Shanti is also a peaceful soul. And third time when we say Om Shanti, it reflects that my Father is the ocean of peace. So today our journey to understand who am I, we are starting with this Om Shanti, which states that I am a peaceful soul. Today in this journey, we will be learning how to charge our food and water. Water has a quality to absorb everything. Water absorbs all our emotions, all our feelings. Positive or negative vibrations are observed, all absorbed by water. In Hindu Dharma, the moment any puja or ritual starts, the Pandit require water as well as fruit as well as Charnamrit, which states that everything whichever is needed for the puja, the main essential part, contains water. And the moment the whole puja is over, then that water is given as a Charnamrit to everyone to drink that water. Same goes in Christianity, that holy water. Why that water is holy water? Why the water is considered holy? Because it takes a vibration, positive as well as negative. So in our home, water is very precious. And most of the water which we drink is in kitchen. We have to be very careful that our kitchen is not just a kitchen, it is a temple. It is a temple of God. As in kitchen, the food is prepared. And this food is the one which gives us all the energy. I will relate this charging of water and food with a little story. There was a rich person in a village, and this rich person was all alone, and he was quite rich, and he had many maids and servants to do his work. Once upon a time, when he was happy and contented with his life, all of a sudden, in his dream, he was feeling that he has to pay the money of someone around 10,000. The next day, when he gets up, the dream is over and he thought it's just a dream. But daily, he gets the same dream that I have to pay 10,000 rupees of someone. And he was not aware that he has to pay to whom. And he was quite rich, so he was thinking that whom I have to pay this only 10,000 rupees. Once he was tired and fed up, and he went to a learned person and he told the whole story to him. While narrating the whole story, the learned person asked him that at your place, who makes the food? He said that my maid makes the food. The next day, that learned person asked him to get the maid along with you. The maid went to the learned person, and then the learned person asked the maid that do you have any thoughts or any problem which is disturbing you? Maid said, "No, sir, I am fine, I am happy, and I am a happy person. I always content it with my life." But then, by asking again and again, the learned person asked that, "Have you made a decision to give 10,000 rupees to someone or some amount to someone?" Immediately, that lady informed, "Yes, I have to make this payment to a landlord as I don't have the money, so that amount is due and I have to make the payment." Then he explained everything to that rich person. Since that money to be paid to that landlord is in her mind, in her thoughts, and while preparing the food, that thought is going on that I have to get the money. That thought is going into the food, and that food vibration you are eating. So this story states that whatever thought is going in the mind of a person who is preparing the food is very, very important, as that food is precious for us. This food is so precious as we get energy from this food only. So whomsoever is concerned to make the food for us and for everyone, we should be very careful. We should inform that person that while making the food, it's actually the seva which the other person is doing. The person who is making the food should be contented, should enjoy that time while preparing the food. And the easy way to enjoy your time while preparing the food is by listening to any music, bhajan, or anything which actually suits you, or your mood get lighter after hearing it. So later on in this journey, we will be learning about how to charge our food. So this message we have to convey to whomsoever the person who makes the food in our house. We should not disturb the person who is making the food in our house while that person is preparing the food. And that is a precious time. If we have to have a word with that person, we can talk later on. But that very moment, she is preparing the prasad for us, holy food for us. And for that, we should not do it. We should not disturb that person while preparing the food. In temples, in church, in mosque, or in gurdwara, we eat the prasad. And the prasad is so sweet. The reason is because it is made in the presence of God. So while preparing the food, my main thought is that God, I am preparing this food for everyone, but first I am preparing it for you. You are the one who is charging this food. You are the one who is giving energy in this food. This food is precious for everyone. I am preparing this food as a prasad for everyone. And when we eat the food, before we should eat the food, we should just take a minute, pause ourselves, and just remember God as a child. That, oh my dear child, first you eat this food. And imagine that the child is eating everything from that plate and enjoying the food. Even the water which is next to you is also being enjoyed by that little child. And then we start our food. Now comes the journey of water. How to charge the water. Water is so precious at our place that we should not talk any negative thing in the kitchen. Kitchen is the precious temple for us. So in kitchen, we should not talk anything negative. If we want to talk, we can stand outside and talk. Suppose we are having a conversation, a negative conversation, and a water is lying there, we should not drink that water, as that water is not precious. It is very, very negative. We should not even drop that water to the plants, because plants will also get destroyed. We should just flow that water into the sink so that it should not stuck somewhere, but it should flow away. In this way, the water is so negative. So we should charge our food and water, and the charging process is very simple. While taking water in our hand, in a glass of water in our hand, we should say that I can see the God rays is falling on this water. So the God is sending all the rays from Param Dham, Shanti Dham, the golden red colors are going inside this water. This water is becoming pure, precious, blissful, and the moment I will drink this water, all my negativity will go away. The person at your place who is not well, who is sick, if you give this charged water to that person, the person will very soon become happy and healthy. If we give this water, charged water, to the child who is studying, the child will learn better and will be connecting with God. If we give this water to an unhealthy person, the one who is lying on bed, and with this thought that God, the rays of air in this water, and this person is going to drink this water, and after drinking this water, the disease is going to be away from his body. In this way, then this water has been taken, it will take away all that negativity, all the diseases away. Suppose you're having a severe headache. At that moment, take this water and talk to the water. With water, you are so pure, you are so precious. You're the beautiful gift of God to me. I'm charging you right this moment so that I take it. And then, the moment it goes inside my body, all the cells of my brain get charged and this headache is over from my body. In this way, when we pass on the message to our body, the body becomes healthy. In the same way, the next step is we can even remove any addiction which is in any person by charging the water. Suppose in your house, any person have any addiction like smoking, drinking, negative thoughts, or so many others. Make a habit to give a charged water to that person with that positivity that this person is becoming pure, very pure. This person is leaving this habit. Smoking, the person is not smoking. Now this person is healthy. If the habit is of drinking, after drinking this water daily, this person is going to be away from this disease or this habit. So in this way we can even stop the habit of negativity. So we have learned how to charge our food as well as water. If we give this charged water to the students, whatever class they are or whatever they are preparing for, it helps them a lot. If we take early morning discharged water, throughout the day, the positivity is inside us. So water and food is very, very precious. We have to use it carefully and we have to give and serve to others also carefully. Thank you.